Welcome to Boulder Rotary, the best place to be on a Friday afternoon in Boulder, Colorado, or in Sarasota, Florida. So wherever, or in Washington, D.C. is where I think you are, Max. Yes. Welcome. Welcome to everybody. And now I would like to call on Ben Gilo, who will lead us today in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the four-way test of the things we think, say, and do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate that. All right, and now Vanessa Mead, if you would welcome our guests, please.
Hi. Do you hear me?
Yes.
All right, great. Sorry. Hi. Yes, I'd like to welcome our guests today. I'm really glad that you're with us and that you're attending our program. I think I see that we have two guests. Susan Coker, welcome, mom of Max, I believe. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. And then I also noticed we have a Shannon Blair. Is that correct? If you would like to say hello, say a few words, that would be great.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shannon Blair. I'm a 12-year member of the Rotary Club of Huntington Beach, California. And our club is 98 years old. So we'll be celebrating our 100th anniversary in 2023. Thanks for the invitation. I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Welcome. We're really glad that you're here also. And
Looks like we have
anybody else that I haven't mentioned?
Someone, Jared has said that he is a guest of Bill Anderson.
Oh, great. Hello, Jared. Would you like to introduce yourself to the club?
Hi, everybody. Thank you for letting me join. Bill has been urging me to participate in your programming for some time, and Max was sufficiently compelling that I felt like I could no longer resist the urge. So excited to participate today.
Wonderful. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, I think that's it. So,
thank you. And welcome to Shannon and Susan and Jared. We're glad to have you with us today. Thanks for joining us. Right now, we've got a couple of announcements from the podium. So first, I'd like to call on Jeannie Schlosson from the Caring Committee. She's the chair of the Caring Committee.
Thank you, President Sally. And I am here to report, although Bob Stunkel had mentioned it, the passing of Ed McDowell, who was a long-term Rotarian, and we honor his life today. And he was a past president of Rotary in 1990. And he also was on the board of trustees for Boulder Rotary. And another one of his things was he was the board member of the Hospice of Boulder and Broomfield counties. So we do honor his life and his memory today.
Thank you so much, Jeannie, and thanks for your work on the Caring Committee. You really make a difference for all of us.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you. Okay, and now I'd like to call on Ben Gilo, who's going to talk about our food drive portion of the Day of Caring.
All right, thank you, Sally. So we are underway with our planning for the food drive. This food drive will occur on May 8th that's a Saturday, May 8th from 9 to 12. It will take place at Boulder Community Health. We have confirmed with BCH. It will be in the same location that it has been in previous years. And now the next steps are planning. So if any of you would like to volunteer for this time, please reach out to me and I'll put my email out on the chat so that you know who to reach out to.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to call on Nancy Geyer, who has a report for us on the Imagination Library.
Thanks, Sally. Well, I'm really excited to share with you that even in a year with a pandemic, our club really stepped up for the Imagination Library Project. With the generosity of 30 Rotarians and the Boulder Rotary Club Foundation, we were able to sponsor 75 children this year. This is more than we sponsored last year or the year before. We raised $5,550 to support these 75 children. $3,050 came from 29 Boulder Rotarians. And our super Rotarian, Michael Weatherwax, generously donated $1,500 to the project. And the Boulder Rotary Club Foundation contributed $1,000. So on behalf of the 75 families who will be receiving one book a month until their children turn 5, we thank you all so much. And I am really excited for these children to receive their first book in the mail. This is such a wonderful program to promote literacy in young children, and we're looking forward to next year being even better. So thanks so much to the Boulder Rotary Club for supporting this wonderful project. Thanks.
Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for your work on this. And, it's always such a fun time to be, when we're in person and to see the books and stuff. And so I know I loved reading when I was growing up. So I'm glad that we can do that for some families who might not otherwise have them. So thank you again, Nancy. Okay. All right. Okay. And now we're going to move on to Nancy Chin Wagner, our NCW, with her membership moment.
Thank you, President Sally. And what we have up for you for our membership moment for April 9th is Dr. Scott Nelson. Scott, are you online?
I'm here. Thank you. Hi.
Oh, there you are. Okay. How you doing today? Good?
Yeah, good.
Awesome. All right. Here is my story on Dr. Scott Nelson. He's been a member since November 13th of 2009, which is almost 12 years here at Boulder Rotary. But in reality, he started with the Rotary in Ohio since 1986. So that has him as a Rotarian for 35 years. His sponsor is Diana Royce Smith, and he is a retired ENT. So I had to ask him for that. And ENT is an eye, nose, and throat specialist.
Close.
Obviously, you're in the medical field. You know that already, okay? So Scott was born in Cleveland, Ohio. So you know how some children dream when they're little and they kind of know what they want to be, like Bill carrying his suitcase or a briefcase when he was like 5. Well, Scott knew when he was 6 to 8 years old that he wanted to be a doctor. Didn't know which one, but he wanted to be a doctor. So his dream did come true. So in 1979 to 1983, he worked in Tuba City, Arizona with the Navajo and Hopi patients. In 76, he was an ENT resident. In 78, he met his wife, Jean. And guess what? He married Jean twice. And you're saying, how could he do that? Well, in 1983, there was 2 ceremonies. One was an official one in Phoenix, Arizona. And the second time he said he was married with Jean in Meade, Colorado. And I believe he said that's when the parents came, right?
You're right, yes.
Okay. My question for you, Scott. Why did you choose the ENT field?
Oh, gosh. That was a hard decision, actually. I decided that I could carry, it was a surgical field, so I'd carry my own tools with me. I didn't depend on a lab or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the main reason.
Okay. Second, can you tell me what committee were you most interested in and why?
The Rotary Committee probably was World Community Service. And I started out with my own project, and pretty soon thereafter was asked to run the committee, which I did. And since then, I've yielded that to Alessandro Sachs, who's done a great job.
And that was the World Service Committee?
Yeah, World Community Service.
World Community Service, WCS. And let me ask you, on that, was the working with the Hopi and the Navajo that kind of like came full circle with Alessandro working with his water project, right? With the Oglala Indians.
Definitely the current project is focused on one of the Sioux reservations in the Dakotas. And I've never been there, but I would like to go someday. So yes, it is focused on that. And I think the idea is that if we took their land, the least we can do is give them health care.
And fresh water.
And fresh water.
That's uncontaminated, right?
Right.
So as a member for 35 years in Rotary, right? How has Boulder Rotary impacted your life? Because you said there was a little difference, so we'd like to hear that.
Oh gosh, yes. I'd say to the credit of Boulder Rotary, this is a true service organization. The ones I was in Ohio are more like business people organizations where passing business cards around was the chief focus. But I think it's a good organization, no matter how you slice it.
That's right, especially since we're all over the world. Well, yeah. Scott, I want to thank you for your total contribution and being part of the Boulder Rotary Club for so many years in Ohio too and here. And we're glad to have you as a member. And I'm glad our Rotary has made an impact in your life. Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Nancy. Always so entertaining. And Dr. George Russell, are there any birthdays? Did anybody come forward? You're muted, George.
No, we don't have anybody that wanted to do the birthday today that notified me. If anyone wants to, they can speak up. Was somebody trying to speep up?
Yeah, George, this is John Kotke. I thought I sent you an email.
Okay, John. Well, I knew you had your birthday. I thought I was going to get I didn't get it for some reason. Okay, well, I apologize for that. So let me just actually, my birthday is not actually until April 18. And I sent an email to you this week because next Wednesday, Len and I are leaving town to go to Sarasota, Florida, and we'll actually be out of town for like 6 weeks. And so I thought, I need to do my birthday greetings before I leave town. It goes to show the kind of dinosaur brain that I have, because here was Bob Stunkel, our past president greeter, greeting everybody from Sarasota, Florida. I mean, my brain still doesn't recognize that you can be out of town and still do a birthday greeting. But I always like to just say a word on, birthdays are special. I remember it was interesting hearing Scott. This is my 34th year in Rotary. I joined in 1987. And I remember when I joined, I did a significant downward trend in terms of the average age of Boulder Rotarians. Michael Weatherwax used to always do reports on that. I haven't heard one recently, but at this point, I am not putting any kind of downward trend. I think I'm just pushing the upward trend of the age in the club. But I just really do enjoy being a member of Boulder Rotary for the past 34 years. Not only are we a great service organization, but the quality of people in this club is just amazing. And so I thank you for the opportunity, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be a member. And George, you'll be happy to know I sent my check-in the same day I sent the email to you. So hopefully the club has received the check, okay? Well, happy birthday, John.
All right.
Thank you very much. I was in Washington, D.C. when Martin Luther King was assassinated, and it was martial law and burning of the buildings. And so I think it'll recover like it did from that. So I'm
optimistic about the situation. So that's all for the birthdays today. And happy birthday, everybody. And be sure and sign up.
Thank you, George. Thank you so much. And happy birthday, John. We will miss you. And maybe you'll make a second showing at the birthday table. Who knows? Thanks, George. Okay, so we bought some software that's called Movavi, and that's what we use on a weekly basis to do the brew. But they had an upgrade, so that didn't go very well. So we're going to do a live brew today. Come on over. Hello. Daryl is here with me. All right. Live brew. Okay. Rotarians and guests, and thank you for being here today. Welcome to April. April is Maternal Child Health Month.
And it's spring. So let's spring into action with service in Rotary.
Oh, we have some new art to show you. Simple yet poignant.
This is a friend of ours' artwork, and she's trying to get feedback on it. Wait, here's another one. You can put in the chat what you think of it. I thought it was kind of funny. I don't know. Whimsical.
Okay, so mark your calendars because Jam Fest is coming up. The Interact Clubs at Boulder and Fairview High are doing a virtual Jam Fest on Friday, April 23rd at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now and support your Interact Clubs.
And I want to thank the GAM Foundation. Thanks to a grant from the GAM Education Endowment administered by the Boulder Rotary Club Foundation, $4,800 has been made available to the literacy efforts of the Mapleton Early Education Center. These funds will be used to purchase books to lend for home reading, storytelling, tactical learning experiences, all of which reflect the diversity of early learners at the center and reflect our club's commitment to childhood literacy. Thank you, GAM Foundation. Let's give it up.
Okay, celebrating Boulder Rotary and Rotarians. Boulder Rotary doesn't have Grammys or Emmys. We have our own club awards and need your help in two ways. Please consider joining the awards committee as we seek to recognize the stars among us. Also, feel free to nominate club members or projects for our District 5450 award consideration. So contact Jeannie Slauson, who you saw today, or Marty Evans.
It says there's more there.
Oh, sorry. To volunteer and learn more details. Stay tuned for future RIB announcements about the 8 Boulder Rotary Award categories.
All right, I got to tell you, it's an in-person event. Other people. It's District 5450 Conference, District Conference. So, District 5450 Rotarians, that's you. We're excited to announce registration is now open for the 2021 District Conference. Check out the attached flyer. I guess it means attached to my hand. It's May 6th for virtual learning and business meeting. May 7th is the in-person reception. It's very COVID friendly. I'm sure we're in the demographic where everybody's vaccinated. Okay, come on. And it's limited to 150 people. Last I checked, it was 80 people that signed up, including Sally and I. Okay, so get your tickets. Don't miss the out on the 2021 District Conference.
District Governor, Assistant Governor Mike Brady is going, and I think maybe Cassidy. All right. Okay, so you heard a little bit earlier about the service, the day of service on May 8th. So I want you to mark your calendars because there will be opportunities to do creek cleanup. There will be Habitat for Humanity, or you can come and help at the food drive. So write it all down, May 8th, more to come.
All right, and remember to save the date for May 22nd. The Peace Builder Committee is offering this powerful 2-hour workshop on Native peoples, and it's going to be spectacular, really seeing the lens of history through Native Americans. And so put it on your calendar. May 22nd, Gary Kahn is the person to contact for information.
All right, next week's program. Author Dennis Froelich and his editor Cheryl Froelich will be they're going to talk about writing thrillers in Boulder, Colorado, and they're fabulous people. Look at this. We went to Peru with them.
Yeah, that's on the train to Machu Picchu with the Frolichs, and it's great to see Dennis in the audience today, wherever you are. All right, everyone. So please take care of yourself and each other, and everybody. Have a great
A great
weekend.
weekend.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.